Most people imagine mafia families as chaotic. Explosive arguments, violence around every corner, power struggles happening every day. But the reality is often very different. Behind the scenes, many mafia families operate under very strict systems. Systems built on rules. Rules that are rarely written down. Rules that are rarely explained to outsiders. But rules that everyone inside the system understands perfectly. Because in that world, breaking a rule doesn't just cause embarrassment, it can destroy trust, and in certain cases, it can destroy lives. Rule 1. Silence is the foundation. The first rule is simple. You don't talk. Not about business, not about meetings, not about people connected to the family. Many children who grow up inside mafia families are taught this rule very early, sometimes before they even understand what their parents actually do. No discussing family matters with classmates, no explaining what your father does for work. And in modern times, one rule has become especially strict. No social media, no photos of family gatherings, no pictures inside the house, no post about travel, meetings, or locations. To someone outside that world, this might feel excessive, but inside the system, information is extremely valuable. A single photograph can reveal a location. A simple post can reveal relationships. And in a world where rivals, journalists, and investigators are always watching, silence becomes a form of protection. Rule 2. Loyalty above everything. In most normal environments, loyalty is appreciated. In mafia families, loyalty is mandatory. It is the foundation of the entire system, because the system itself cannot function without trust. Business partners can betray you, employees can leave, friends can disappear, but family loyalty is expected to remain. This is also why the word family carries a deeper meaning in this world. It does not only refer to blood relatives, it refers to the entire organization. Hundreds of people connected through relationships built over years. When someone inside the family asks for help, the expectation is clear. You show up, not tomorrow, not next week, immediately. Because loyalty is the invisible glue holding everything together. Without it, the structure would collapse almost instantly. Rule 3. Respect the hierarchy. Many people compare mafia organizations to corporations, and in some ways, the comparison is accurate. There is a clear structure. At the top, there is the boss. Below him are the captains. Below them are soldiers. And below them are associates. Every level has responsibilities. Every level has limits. And one rule is extremely important. You never bypass the hierarchy. If a soldier has a problem, he goes to his captain. The captain reports to higher leadership. Direct communication across levels is rare. Because hierarchy creates order. Without order, personal conflicts could quickly turn into chaos. And chaos is the one thing powerful organizations try to avoid. Rule 4. Never attract unnecessary attention. Hollywood movies often show mafia figures enjoying flashy lifestyles. Luxury cars, extravagant parties, public displays of wealth. But historically, many powerful families followed a completely different philosophy. Stay quiet, stay invisible. The less attention you attract, the safer your system remains. This is why many mafia businesses appear completely normal from the outside. Restaurants, waste management companies, construction firms, import and export businesses. Everything looks legitimate. Contracts are signed, employees are hired, taxes are filed. To the average person, these companies look like successful businesses, and in many cases, they actually are. But sometimes, the real story behind them is more complicated. Rule 5. Personal life reflects the family. Growing up inside a powerful organization changes how personal life works. For most people, personal choices belong to the individual. But inside mafia families, Personal decisions often affect the entire group. Who you spend time with, who you trust, who you marry, even where you live. All of these choices can influence the family's reputation and security. Because of that, many children of powerful families grow up under stricter rules than their friends. Curfews are tighter, social circles are smaller, certain conversations are simply off limits. From the outside, this might look controlling, but from the inside, it often feels like responsibility. Rule 6. Problems stay inside the family. Another unwritten rule is that internal problems remain internal. Disagreements happen, conflicts happen, arguments happen, but they are handled quietly, without public attention, because once outside forces become involved, the entire structure becomes vulnerable. Historically, many powerful families have survived for decades because of this rule. They resolve problems internally, calmly, strategically, and often without the outside world ever noticing. Rule 7. Power must be stable. One thing that many people misunderstand about powerful organizations is this. Power is not just about strength, it is about stability. A leader who constantly creates chaos will not last long, because chaos makes systems unpredictable, and unpredictability creates risk. This is why many successful mafia bosses focused heavily on maintaining order, stable relationships, predictable systems, carefully managed conflicts. From the outside, the organization may look intimidating, but internally, it often functions with surprising discipline, the hidden reality. When people imagine mafia families, they often imagine danger, and sometimes that image is accurate. But what many people don't realize is that the daily reality inside these systems often feels surprisingly structured, almost routine. Meetings, business operations, conversations about logistics and strategy. For someone born into that world, these things feel normal because they grow up learning the rules before they fully understand the system itself. And by the time they do understand it, the rules are already part of who they are. Final reflection. From the outside, powerful families can seem mysterious, sometimes even glamorous. Access to wealth, connections in high places, doors that open more easily. But there is another side to that world. A world built on rules that cannot be ignored. Rules about silence, rules about loyalty, rules about hierarchy and discipline. And for the people born into that system, those rules shape their lives long before they ever have a chance to question them. Because in the end, powerful systems don't survive because of chaos. They survive because everyone inside them understands the rules. If you find stories like this interesting, consider following the channel. Every day we explore the hidden structures behind powerful families, the lives of people born into influence, the quiet systems operating behind major cities, and sometimes the rules that shape the worlds most people only see from the outside.